And so with your new seat and obviously your background in fintech, what did you think the future of banking was prior to joining the FDIC, and has kind of working, on the inside a little bit more evolved or changed that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually changed too much. That's the interesting thing. I think for me, is every successful financial services entity in the world going to be a digitally native universe and is going to operate digitally natively? Yeah, absolutely. Are we going to be able to absorb technology, implement it, and execute it faster moving forward? Yes, absolutely. The things that there are some banks in the United States that do this incredibly well, and they're really well positioned. They're building really fascinating products and services. There are a lot of fintechs doing the exact same thing. They might be slightly outside the regulatory bubble. I hope we can create places for them to come in a way that isn't, so much off kilter from their business model that it shuts them down. I do think that we're going to have to get better at this kind of human capital evolution, creating more automation, creating more integrations. There a lot of banks still operate in kind of a hub and spoke, hyper centralized model. I don't think that's how the world's going to work. I think I've been quoted a few times in saying it's not centralized or decentralized, but it's both, and it's federated. That some version of that is the overall architecture of the system is going to have to evolve. And that's before we talk about some of these newer technologies that we see banks trying to do interesting things with, like distributed ledgers. That's a great example of a really useful technology. And zero knowledge proof is a huge opportunity for so many financial services entities to really simplify a lot of their technical infrastructure and get much smarter information much faster, right? But the foundation has to be in place to do that. So I think all of that is what I thought before I joined. All of that I think is still true. I think I am just as optimistic about the ability for this to be a usefully competitive environment as I was before.